Hey guys, it is Steph here, and I'm with my one and only Eric, my boyfriend, and I'm letting you take advantage of this man right now for the next 10 minutes. I don't know, whatever, because he has an amazing perspective on health and fitness and food and dieting and all this stuff. So if you guys have questions for Eric, please leave them in the comments. I'm going to start off by leading the conversation, and he's going to get down and dirty and give you guys some, well, girls probably, some tough love when it comes to dieting and fitness, and you're going to absolutely love Eric's perspective. I think you're going to love it. I don't know. I love it. So we're going to get right into it, and I want to know, Eric, what do you think is, yes, Brad, guys, too. Brad, if you have questions, leave them in the comments. Eric, what do you think is women's biggest mistake when it comes to dieting and eating while training?
Definitely. How loud do I talk?
Talk louder.
Definitely not eating enough.
Not eating enough? How should you eat?
Well, just like, might sound stupid, but just eat like a normal person. Eat
like a normal person, people.
Nothing wrong with some bacon and eggs and some toast in the morning. That's what I eat in the morning. There's nothing wrong with, just having all your basic stuff. You don't need to restrict and crap like that.
You don't need to restrict if you are training. Yes.
Adequately. I mean, if your training is hard and you consider that hard as being, 3 days a week with 4 minutes of cardio and 20 minutes of weightlifting, that's not hard training.
Yeah.
That's very, very low, moderate training. Then, yeah, you're going to have difficulty having to balance your diet and training. I train damn near every day, and my training usually lasts about 2 hours. Most of it's heavy lifting, and then there's usually weighted runs, ruck runs.
Question.
Stuff.
Why do you think, or how can you help women stop being afraid to lift heavy? Because women are friggin' afraid to lift 5 pounds, 10 pounds. They're afraid of it. Cows in, cows out. Yeah. Why, what can you say to women to tell them to get over this damn fear of lifting weights?
Well, it's going to make you stronger, for one. That should be important, I think, for anybody. I think if you're an average person, or everyone wants to be a little bit stronger, you feel more confident being a little bit stronger, and it just does a lot for you. I think it's a very, very good mindset to have, to just every day try and be stronger than the day before.
People are loving it.
If your main goal is to look the way you think you want to look in the mirror, I hate to break it to you, you're not going to get there.
Tough love, people. Tough love.
I mean, I've been at this for quite a long time, and I don't necessarily like how I look and how I wanted to be when I started. And I realized that a while ago, that it's not that important how you're looking. Eventually you might be happy with it, but
this is a huge thing, because I've been asked by males before, because I speak to women mainly, but guys do have body image issues.
100%.
Like you said, you wake up in the morning and some days you don't feel like you look good enough, or and women have the same issues, but I think it's just more acceptable for women to feel like they don't look good enough, but guys have the same issues too.
It's a normal thing. Everyone
you can make big boys cry on 3 to 5 pounds. Brad, 100%. Yeah, Brad can definitely relate. I'm glad you're on, Brad. Definitely. I have questions for my group too, but we can get into them. Something else I want you to touch on, because you're so passionate about training. And yes, you can be passionate about training to look a certain way, as long as you're doing it healthy and balanced and properly. There's nothing wrong with having physical goals. But I love that we talked about this the other night, your perspective on training for life, which I think is a lot more motivating than training to look a certain way in the mirror or whatever.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
This is good. Write notes, people.
I don't know. This is just my personal opinion. I feel that we've lost touch with a lot of this. I spent a lot of time outside. A lot of people lost touch with. We've gotten really easy lives, to say the least. We don't have to struggle for much these days, and I feel that has weakened people a lot and training hard. And this is probably the only time you can actually work on that to actually become tougher, stronger. So that if you're ever, in my opinion at least, like some of the people knows I'm in the military, if you're in a situation where it could mean the difference between you getting out okay, you want to be as strong as you can be for those situations. It's not necessarily guaranteed, but you never know what happens in life. And if anything does happen in your life that's drastic or horrible, you'd want to be as strong and prepared as you could be for it. And that's my opinion. That's a lot what drives me to be always pushing myself to another level. So if I ever do come into a situation, I am as prepared as I can be for that situation.
And an example you said was like, say like a plane crashed and we happen to survive. Anything.
Lost in the woods.
And you needed to carry someone who had a broken leg. You want to be strong enough mentally and physically to be able to tackle that. And I know it sounds so extreme, but like when you have that mindset to train every day, so many people ask me, how do you stay motivated? I'm like, because I just want to be stronger. And like you said the other night, like I am weak as fuck and I train to get stronger. Like that's why weightlifting and training, like you can always progress to be stronger. Brad says, is it hard to find a good balance between strength and aesthetics? I can't talk.
Yeah, like by rights, like aesthetics is going to come and go, in my opinion, at least. It's I try not to worry about aesthetics too much. Occasionally, yes, of course, everyone wants to look themselves in the mirror. I do it. Everyone does it. It's a normal thing. But it all goes away, for me at least, the aesthetic part of it, once I get into my training. Once I don't care how big my bloody biceps are when I'm doing a 10K weighted ruck. I don't care how big my pecs are when I'm pulling a new PR on my deadlift.
Right.
Like it just, those things become less and less important.
And that totally relates
as you hit better goals.
To me, like I mentioned the other day, I'm like, I am self-conscious about my thighs. Yet I know the more I squat and do leg stuff, my thighs are going to get bigger muscle. Yet when I do squat and do stuff like that, I'm not thinking, oh my God, my thighs are going to get bigger. I'm thinking I'm getting stronger. Like that is the mindset you should totally have. So if you guys have more questions, don't be afraid. It can be anything. I'm going to read a question that someone commented in our group. What are some of the best ways you guys support each other in fitness and eating? Well, Eric supports me like 3,000%. He has helped me with eating, with my eating at restaurants. I've gotten better.
Yeah, I make her go on cheat meals.
You don't make me.
No,
I want to. Well, yeah, the start was kind of rough patches over here. But, and he's taught me a lot about lifting and just, I think, I'm very down on myself. I can be very negative and Eric hates it. So he basically tells me to stop being such a pussy and stop being down on myself and to just do it. And it's so much like, it's so mental. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you think you motivate me?
I think I break you down a little bit and then I build you back up because that's how I know to do it.
And I like being broken down. I like being told, like, you suck, Steph, get your shit together. Like, that's what makes you want to do better. So, yeah, I love that. And how do I support you? Well, I buy him a weighted vest. No, I don't know. How do I support you? Because I feel like you've got your shit together. So, I don't know.
Some mornings I don't. You know that.
Oh, mornings.
There's definitely times where
waking up.
Like, I'm on leave right now, and if I wake up before 11, it's a good day. Let's put it that way.
And I hate it.
Yeah. So.
I'm up at 7, and I'm like, but you just wasted your whole day. So yeah, there's another question. I'm not sure if I understand. Is there something you wish the other person would stop? Oh, is there something you wish the other person would stop doing? If so, what? Let's keep this health and fitness related.
Yeah.
What do you wish I would stop doing? Don't say cardio.
No, I'm cool with cardio. The biggest thing is
scared.
Well, and you know what it is. You underestimate yourself far, far, far too much.
I do.
I'll do something new, like the bloody tire flip. I was like, go flip the tire. I can't put this tire. I'm like, didn't try it yet. And then she tries it. Next thing I know, she's flipping it for the next 10 minutes. Like,
I'm just like in his driveway, I keep on flipping the tire. I'm like, this is so much fun.
Like that self-doubt there is the worst thing
Yeah.
that anybody you can do to yourself.
And it doesn't go for me, it goes for you. If you self-doubt yourself, you won't try new things. You'll think automatically you suck, and it's the worst attitude to have. And you tell me all the time, attitude
is exactly attitude. Everything starts with bloody attitude. You can suck at everything, and through my experiences with my career, there's lots of times where I have sucked at everything, and I've had days and days of failing and sucking and failing through selections and courses.
If you don't know, Eric is in the military, and he's had to do a lot of training, like physical and mental shit, to get to where he is. So that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah.
That's attitude is huge. My attitude has changed so much since experiencing this stuff. It doesn't matter if you're good at something. You're not supposed to be good at everything. No one is. You need to be able to learn from mistakes and keep going regardless, and brush off failures. So I tell her all the time, she'll look bad. Like when she first learned, I was teaching her bench press. She'd get frustrated after like the second or third bench press session about how she's not going from weight, or how she didn't do as good this time, or how. And I was like, listen, I've been benching for like years.
Yeah.
And I have days I'm not the best at it either. Like, and I just told her, I was like, straight up, what makes you think that you can just try this new exercise and fucking master it in a day?
Yeah. And
Stop
I
expecting
think
to be good at things, because you're not going to be good at
I think
things.
it's true, like for a lot of women, we expect results to happen quick. We expect to gain muscle quick. We expect to lose fat quick. And it's like, yo, like Eric says, I've been training for years.
Yeah.
And the shit doesn't change that fast. We need to get over it and just realize if you're doing this is like a journey that you're dedicated to, and don't expect to be like transformed in a week, because we ain't about that. It's not going to happen.
What it's all about is just, you just want to, if your goal is to just every day or whatever become a stronger person by the end of the day, by the end of whatever you want to call it, like if you just want to get stronger and you want to be faster, fitter, and you probably look better anyway, so that can be up there too, but don't focus on that one. I wouldn't recommend it, because it's kind of a very vain thing to look at. The only exception, if you wouldn't be watching this anyway if you are, but if you're competing in like bodybuilding, obviously aesthetics is everything, and you should focus on that. But I'm talking about guys and girls who are just simply wanting to get stronger, and who want to be a little happier, a little more motivated, a little mentally tougher.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter, that kind of stuff. And you don't have to crush yourself every day. You don't stimulate, don't annihilate. So find your boundary, find your breaking point, and then try and move that breaking point a little further each time. Don't just blow past it and then you're ruined for the next week and you're having bad workouts now. It's not fun.
Hello from Morocco. Hello. Okay. We'll wrap it up soon. I just want to say too, because I want to really, I know a lot of my girls are watching, my women want to know, like, a guy's perspective, some hard love. Like, what could you say to girls who are, you understand, because you understand what I've been through, but are super scared to eat to perform, super scared of adding the extra calories and being like, I'm not seeing progress. Like, what can you say, like, for girls to stop being afraid of carbs, or stop being afraid of fats, or whatever? Like, why is it so easy for, like, someone like you to just eat? Like, explain that. Like, explain how food is like energy, food is fuel, that kind of stuff.
Well, exactly that. Food is fuel.
No matter what it is.
Like, yes, there's moderation. There's time and place for everything.
Yeah.
If I crush chocolate bars all day long, I'm probably going to be low on energy. My sugar's going to be skyrocketed. I'm not going to feel that well. I'm probably going to feel shitty. So yeah, eat healthy, to say the least. That's the right word for it. But that doesn't mean like salads and chicken breast only. I'm talking like if it's an animal product that you cooked, it's healthy. If it's a good grain, it's healthy. If it's even like white bread, isn't that bad for you? Like, seriously, just eat it. Like, And honestly, if you I dare you to go in a whole week, eat whatever the bloody hell you want, as horribly as you can, but train hard the whole week. I guarantee you nothing is gonna change.
Yeah, you might even perform better.
You'll probably perform a little better because you'll have such a calorie height and you'll be carb loaded. You might actually perform a little better. That's not sustainable to say the least, but I'm just saying, stop being afraid of it. It's a big journey. Don't be afraid to try things.
Yourself.
Don't be try things. You know, if you're why be scared of adding 100 calories to your daily diet? What's gonna happen? You try it for a week. Oh shit, this didn't work. Okay, well, just undo it next week.
Yeah.
Undo it for next month. Right? It's nothing you do is gonna be permanent.
And it's so interesting, like a girl's perspective and a guy's perspective. Like when you came back from course, you were trying to gain weight.
Yeah.
And like when you saw the scale go up, you're like, yes, like I gained 10 pounds. And like for girls, we'd be like, oh no, we gained 10 pounds. You know what I mean? Like,
put in perspective here.
Yeah.
I went from 195 pounds to about just over 160 over the course of a summer. And I had all sorts of issues and injuries after that, and I've finally basically recovered from it. Now I'm back up to like the 192, 193, something like that. So that was a big thing for me, was coming off that course and being like, Jesus, I lost, and I wasn't fat going onto the course. I lost 30 pounds of roughly muscle for the most part.
Yeah.
And that took, and the actual weight wasn't the worst thing that hit me. It was my strength that hit me. It's taken me months to build my squat back up to close to the 400 range. It's taking me months to break over a 400 and half, like 450 deadlift. I'm finally getting back to a 300-pound bench. Like, it's taken me a whole year now to basically get back to where I was when I started last year. And that was mentally a massive wall I hit of saying everything just so quickly went downhill after this. It was worth it, but it was really grinding to have to go back and restart at some
And that's why, like, I think so many people, like, I see and I read and I research this stuff, like, girls are like, oh no, like, I missed a workout today, or like, oh no, like, my workout wasn't as good today, or like, oh no, this, like, all these little things that like really don't matter in the long run, because like I said, this is a lifelong journey. And like if Eric can come back from losing strength from months, you know, not training the way he could, you can come back from literally missing a day. Like we just have that tendency to get so obsessed and so caught up with it. So I think that's generally like what you were saying, but just relating it more to the girls, because I know we get so caught up and like so addicted, obsessed, and thinking if we miss a day, it's like life is ruined.
Yeah,
and
it's not. Going on, consistency is key, but you still have a life to live. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
And I wasn't putting my career over my fitness goals, so
no,
and I won't, because it won't be the last time I'll have to sacrifice my gym, working out for other things.
Okay, we're going to wrap it up, but I really like this question, but I'm not sure how we're going to answer it. But someone asked, what did Steph have to bribe you to convince you to participate in this?
I don't know.
There wasn't really a deal. I was just like, do you promise to live stream? I think you'll be so motivational and you'll help out so many people. Because he is. He just hates the camera, but I make him get in front of the camera because it's good, right? He looks good with this pink background and stuff. Like, give me some hearts, guys. Yeah, see, people are liking it. You're a hot commodity. I don't know. I'll probably buy on McDonald's or something later.
Probably.
That's probably like the No, it'll be McDonald's because that's the cheapest. Anyways, if there's last minute questions, shoot them at me. If not, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're watching this later, just put questions in the comments and we'll answer them. But I hope Eric's perspective is just like so real and just working out to be strong for life, not like, oh my God, I want to look a certain way. So I think that if you have that main motivation, it'll motivate you to train harder and be stronger and not just worry about your body all the time, even though it's fine to have goals to look a certain way or whatever. Kellen, yeah, the video will stay up and I will save it. So don't worry, you can rewatch it later. That's all good. So I think we're going to head off. But thank you guys for watching. This was really great, and all these questions are awesome. And thank you for being on here. Giving him a hug.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to end this. We're going to end this now. Thanks.